Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Friday, and welcome once again to everyone's favorite show on YouTube, The Friday Recap. And folks, I'm happy to say that today I can finally do a legit Friday recap because I did receive items in the mail this week. Yes. Now, mind you, the majority of the items I did receive do come from Trading Card Database, but I did also receive something from Twitter, and all in all, the stuff I have to show you today is pretty darn cool. Now, the majority of the stuff I do have to show you is baseball related, both modern and vintage, but there is some hockey to be sprinkled among all the baseball, so it's all good. But before we get to checking out anything, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything until we have, that's right, our card of the day. And today's card of the day is one that I have shown off before, and normally I'm not one to try and do a repeat of cards that I have featured as cards of the day, but this is a little different. Also, it's because Edmonton won last night in heroic fashion, 5-4 in overtime, and it is because of this man right here on the 24-25 Upper Deck Series 2 Young Gun Renewed. It is, once again, Mr. Leon freaking Draisaitl. Yes, he was the overtime hero last night, and with that overtime goal becomes the first player in NHL history to score 4 overtime winning goals is it in a series or in the playoffs? Something. Anyway, he stands alone at the top of the mountain. So, huge congrats to him and McJesus and everyone in oil country. So, alright. Let's kick things off with, I'm trying to see here, because almost everything I have here is pretty cool. So, okay, let's start with this one. This one actually includes a bonus card that I never actually traded for, and it's vintage as well. The only thing is, I forget what year it's from, but the person I bought these from threw this in, so I got this sweet Kansas City Athletics Vic Power. And again, I forget what year this is. I think this is 50s at least. But, yeah, he just threw it in. And I'm like, cool. What else? Wait, I'm just checking something here. One of them actually had a list of what was included. Okay, no, that's the next list. The next stack. Okay, so we got some 1970s tops for the old set. So we got Mr. Sandy Alomar, and yes, I know they're not crispy, they're not super mint, they're off center, they got soft corners and whatnot. When I eventually put the whole set together, they're gonna go in a binder, and that's that. So anyway, so we got Sandy Alomar. We got Juan Rios, and we got Mr. Dave May. So, that's that. Now we got another 24-25 Series 2 Young Gun. One Mr. Ethan Cardwell. I know, it's the wrong shark. It's not Will Smith or Macklin Celebrini. But it's going to be a long time before a Celebrini Young Gun costs me like $2. So, yeah. We also got another Young Gun renewed for the collection, so we're one step closer to completing that. This is from the Series 2 set, and it's one Mr. Zach Hyman, who is now with Edmonton. And then we got a couple of canvases. We got a 24-25 Upper Deck Series 1 canvas, and I know I don't collect the actual canvases anymore unless they're retired canvases, but this one is because I PC him, and this one was also because the picture just looks so cool, and it's Cole Caulfield, and I mean, just look how intense he looks there on the bench. Like, he is ready to go, and yeah, love it. And then you flip it over, and he's flashing that trademark Caulfield smile. That was probably after a big goal or something. So, yeah, very cool. And then the other canvas I have here is a retired canvas, and it is a Habs legend. It is the one and only Mr. Bernie Boom Boom Geoffrion. So, there we go. So that's our first stack in the books. Now on to our seconds. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to do my pickup from Twitter. It is one card, and it is from 2024 Topps. It is another addition to the Home Field Advantage section of my collection. And even though I'm not a big Astros fan, this one I think is pretty cool. It is of one Mr. Yordan Alvarez, and I just love it because you got the space shuttle in the background. So, and then, yeah, you got the city skyline of Houston. So, yeah, very cool. And it was only like $10, so I'm not complaining. Okay, final two stacks. Which one do we go with? Which one? Because we got some cool stuff here. Jeez, which one? Okay, we'll go with this one here. Okay, let me just get these, because there is a top-loaded card as well. Alright, so I am putting the 2025 Topps insert set, the Call to the Hall set, together. So I was still missing this one, so we got Mr. Cub, Mr. Ernie Banks. And as you know, I'm always looking for Babe Ruth stuff. So from last year's Stadium Club, we got the, what is it called? It is the red foil parallel. And I love this picture of Babe Ruth because he's standing there, the way he's gripping the bat, and he's kind of grimacing at the camera. It's as if to say, come on. Either take another picture of me, or you make fun of me of how many hot dogs I ate during the game. I'm going to take this bat, and I'm going to crack you over the damn head. So, yeah. This looks like a very pissed off Babe Ruth. Got two more, and I believe they are the final two I needed of the 2023 Topps Big League Roll Call Wild Style Edition. Apparently that's what the subset is called, to, like I said, to complete it. And those two were Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani. So, very cool. Got another Babe Ruth here. This is 2022 Topps. Topps Gallery, to be precise. Got another 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary base card that I needed for the set. We're inching closer on that one. and it's Jack Lopez. And then from 2022, Topps Archives, we got a Ronald Acuna Jr. postcard. So very close to completing that. And then the big card from this purchase is this right here. This is a, let me go back to my notes here. This is a 2022 Topps Archives Red Hot foil numbered to 50 of the legendary Satchel Paige. That is badass looking. And you got the serial number there on the back. 43 out of 50. Ah, I love it. Anytime I could pick up a really cool parallel of Satchel Paige, or like a really, like a low serial numbered card of him, I'm going to. So, because Satchel Paige was, pardon the expression, was the shiznit. So, there we go. And now, for our final stack here, we kick things off with a 2022 Topps Diamond Greats die cut of one Mr. Mookie Betts. So now, with the addition of this, I am now only missing, I think, 8 to have the entire 75 card set spanning over Series 1, 2, and Update. Very cool. And then once I complete it, I'm going to post it on Twitter, and I'm going to tag Topps and see if I'm one of the lucky ones that Topps acknowledges and goes, "Congratulations for completing a subset," just to see if it works. Because I see so many people tagging Topps when they complete a set, and Topps will, repost it or whatever. So, who knows? We'll see. Not looking for clout or anything, but we'll see. Alright, now we got a couple of short prints. OG short. Well, no, this first one is a, it's not a SP, it's an HH. Yes. This is from 92 Upper Deck. It is HH2, and it is the Ted Williams hologram. Very cool. So now I could put that with my HH1 Hank Aaron. So, and I'm trying to remember how many of these hologram cards did Upper Deck do in the early to mid 90s? Because I know the Hank Aaron and the Ted Williams one. And I know for basketball, they did Michael Jordan and I forget who else. And for football, they did Barry Sanders. And I think there was another couple because they're called Game Breakers. And then for hockey, they did like 8 or 9 of them. I have the whole set. So, but yeah, if anyone knows how many of the baseball holograms there were to go with this and the Hank Aaron, let me know in the comments. So we got that. This one I'm very proud to have because, as I said, I'm trying to collect all the OG SPs from the 90s, and this one's kind of a cool one to have. I know Jeff Shaw Racing's collects. He just got one not too long ago, and now I'm happy to have one as well. It's the Tom Selleck Mr. Baseball, and this is SP4. So SP1 is the Michael Jordan, SP2 is the Deion Sanders, SP3 is I forget. SP4 is the Tom Selleck. And then I think SP 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are, I know SP 5 I think is a Gordie Howe Detroit Tigers card. That chunk of SPs, those are very tough to find. But I do have one of them coming my way, and it is a Montreal Expos one, and it is Halle Berry, and I really can't wait to get it. And now for the vintage part of this stack, to finish off this video, we got a few more 1970 Fleer World Series cards. So it is a set that I would love to try and complete if I could find more of them. So we got the 1911 World Series. We got the 1949 World Series. Twin Masterpieces Open Series. I think that's Preacher's Row. Skimming over this quick. Yep, Preacher's Row. Even the next day, defeating Big Rashi and another thriller. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm skimming over it quick because they put like a novel on the back of these cards. So, yeah, I don't want to take up too much time reading them. We got the 59 World Series, Dodgers versus Sox. 2 pinch hit homers for Asigian. We got the 61 World Series. Whitey Ford sets scoreless inning mark. 33 2/3. Very cool. And then we got the 62 World Series. Giants versus Yankees. Yanks win their 20th title. So, very cool. Very cool. There is another World Series set. Because you got there's the 70. And then there's the 71. I'm doing both of them. And one card in particular from the 71 set is I think it's Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig's last World Series, and I think it's like the most expensive card in the set. I mean, it's like a $8 card, but still, I'm still on the lookout for that one, as well as many others. But anyway, folks, that's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the routine. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what were some of your favorite cards seen today. As well, let me know what you got going on this weekend, if anything. Also, make sure to dip on down into the description of today's video, as well as every other video that I post, because there are a ton of links down there to some awesome channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, make sure to click that subscribe button, and if you do, click the little bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's it for me. Hope you guys have a great remaining Friday. Hope you guys have a awesome weekend. And for all you F1 fanatics out there, this weekend is F1 weekend here in Montreal. So if that's your thing, well, hope you guys have an awesome F1 weekend. And I will see you back here on Monday for some more backlog mail, unless we get anything new in the mail. And that's it. So, till next time, folks, to all of you out there watching, I say, laters!